It's August, everybody. August. It's summertime. We're not going to talk about the weather, but we've got a lot more to discuss on this, the latest episode of Scooch Ovaries. Scooch over.
Hey, can you scooch over?
You want me to scooch over?
Just a little bit. Scooch.
Scooch?
Scooch.
Scooch. Scooch Ovaries. Did you hear my wrist pop when I was dancing?
I was a little bit like, wow, with the table, so I don't know if something. Yay, old age.
It's fantastic. I'm not a well-oiled machine. I'm not. Robin, thanks for coming to the studio to do another episode of Scooch Ovaries, our favorite podcast.
Our favorite podcast. You know, it's my pleasure, since I'm over here once a week, to be here again.
They know. They know the magic behind.
It's once a month.
Yeah, we get together once a month. You can tell because my hair suddenly changes.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's got a little wave to it. Huh.
It does get a little wave, right? You could almost surf on it. I don't know about the end of toe. I don't know. This is all fresh off the top of my head. Literally. Ba-dum boom. Ksh. You guys, we've had so much discussion about how this podcast is evolving, and you're here to watch us slowly evolve into an even more fun version of this podcast, and you're probably not going to notice because it's going to seem the same. But we're thinking that it's totally different going forward. It's real segments. We're going to do real segments.
Real segments. I think we've promised this. If you look back, I think we promised it like season 1 at the very, very end.
We did.
But this time, we mean it.
It's like when you buy cereal. Now with more segments. Which I guess that would be protein if it's food, because everything has protein in it now. And
I feel like cereal has a lot of marshmallows, but I guess they wouldn't be like now with more marshmallows. Not in this year of our Lord 2026.
Oh, there's no marshmallows and grape nuts. That would not taste good. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh.
Grape nuts now with marshmallows.
Ew. Your colon wouldn't know what to do. Why is it sticky?
I was thinking more little kids cereal. But yeah, little kids probably wouldn't want grape nuts. They don't want marshmallows, but you probably shouldn't be feeding children marshmallows in general.
There is a cereal with marshmallows. Is it the
lots
Frankenstein-y ones? Is it Count Dracula? Count Chocula?
Yeah, I think there's lots of them. And is Tricks for Kids, do they have marshmallows?
Maybe, I don't know. We didn't have those growing up. We had knockoff cornflakes that we'd put sugar on. But on a good week, we get actual Frosted Flakes. And I'd be like, this is what it's supposed to taste like.
This is what it's about.
I need the sugar implanted in the cereal. Dad works for Domino. Why are we fucking around with cornflakes? What is this? Come on, sugar.
Let's just put the sugar on the cereal. My mom didn't really let us have sugared cereal. And in turn, I didn't give my kids a lot of sugared cereal. But for those of you who had sugared cereal, I think there was a lot with marshmallows. Like Lucky Charms. Marshmallow bits, green clovers, and
magically delicious.
Magically delicious with marshmallows and sugar.
That's true. It did have that. We had Fred Flintstone cereal. Remember those? Fruity Pebbles and Chocolate Pebbles?
Oh, yeah, and the vitamins.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah, I like the Cocoa Pebbles.
I would sit with a tablespoon without milk and eat Cocoa Pebbles out of the cereal box. I think I know why I got cancer.
I thought for me, like Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles, I was always like at a friend's house, like because my mom didn't really want them. So I'd go to like a friend's house and I'd be like, oh, and then it's just chocolate milk, right? The whole thing's chocolate milk in your bowl.
That reminds me, Moggy loved Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that was like severe chocolate milk when you were done eating the cereal.
Yeah, it was all chocolate milk.
None of these are this talk is the segment stuff that we were about to go into. Robin, what's our first segment today? Do you remember?
Our first segment is, if you guys watch in order, I think the last whole entire podcast was about how I will probably never watch another Toy Story, much less Toy Story 5.
Yeah, that was last week.
And you know what I did last week? I watched Toy Story 5. Went to the movies, watched it in 3D, went with my neighbors, had a fantastic time. And I'll tell you what, I enjoyed it. It was very good, very Toy Story, very heartwarming, but I didn't cry. Like, spoiler alert, Annie didn't go to college on this one. But it was very sweet. I was a little worried I was going to get nauseous because it was 3D. Did not. So didn't get nauseous. Enjoyed myself. It was good, fantastic.
So none of the toys got put away. Nobody was on a conveyor belt. Nobody went to college. Did Buzz and Woody join AARP?
No, I don't want to give it away because it was very sweet. And it was more the little girl, Jessie. It was kind of more her story.
Okay.
And it was very sweet. It was very touching. If anyone probably everyone out there never felt like they kind of belonged and didn't really fit in, and then kind of on the cusp started maybe hanging around the wrong people.
Oh no.
This is very much, it's a very much kind of a coming of age story of sorts, like almost on the cusp of coming of age. I don't want to give too much away, but it's very sweet. It's very Jessie centered. And it's very, very heartwarming.
Oh, that's a good review. It sounds a little similar to Inside Out too, with the coming of age teen thing. You didn't see that though. Oh my goodness. Hard to talk about movies of Robin.
Yeah, my neighbor who I go to the movies with, she also is like you and goes to the movies. And then we try to, like, when we walk, we try to talk more about the movies, and it's just her talking to a wall. She's like, but about such and such.
No. And I don't get to the theater as often as I like hardly at all. Between COVID and then being sick and it being $25, it slowed me down for a minute, but I've been going recently, and I got to see The Odyssey in IMAX.
Yes.
Then I saw Spider-Man: A Brand New Day in 3D, and I believe that was your experience with Toy Story 5 as well.
I did. I saw it, Toy Story 5 in 3D. My son in 1 week went and saw, or one weekend, on Friday, he saw The Odyssey. Ooh. And then he saw Spider-Man on Saturday. And we had been talking, I think more people are starting to, I don't know if it's just this blockbuster summer, but there's a lot of people these days going to see the movies. And I think it's a good thing. I think it's a really good thing.
Oh yeah, we love the movies. We want to encourage people to go to the movies in the theater. And we were talking about how sometimes people think it's going away. I mean, you were mentioning how you heard a story about people saying movies
I was listening to
away.
a podcast, and there's some people who don't like the fact that things come more into your living room and all those Netflix and Paramount or whoever the people were going to merge, and that it was more going towards just watching in your living room. Of course, there's nothing wrong with that. And ultimately, everyone kind of ends up watching it in their living room. But there's also something very communal about, even if you go to the movies by yourself, you're still in a different place. You're still seeing it in a big way. You're listening to the audience react. And that's something that I don't want it to go away. Even though I don't watch a whole lot of movies, just for the experience, I hope it doesn't go away. I hope.
Me too.
Hope it comes back.
Oh yeah, and I'm one who really consumes most of my TV and film and podcasts and everything actually on my TV. Mm-hmm. I will listen to podcasts on the radio in my car, but sometimes I watch them on the TV because you can get YouTube on your TV. I find that sometimes it's disappointing though when I watch a movie and I realize, I should have seen the theater. I didn't have that experience though with one that I was surprised about and I really wanted to see in the theater, and it's called The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Oh, okay. Was that a good one?
I watched it on TV. I enjoyed it. And
you didn't go to the movies. I figured you would have gone to the theaters for that one.
I was supposed to, and then time ran out. The clock ran out on me like a football game. If you wait 3 months, it goes away. I waited too long.
Now, do they have like Netflix. The $1 movies anywhere that you can still see like older movies? They used to do that.
I don't think they have them here in Bradenton and Sarasota anymore. There used to be a couple of options to see films that way. Now what we have is still Burns Court in Sarasota, and that's an art house more for foreign film and indie films. But there's also a thing, I think it's Tuesday nights, they have a $6.99 movie at some theaters, but it's not usually an older movie.
Oh, okay.
But I'm fine watching The Devil Wears Prada 2 on TV. It was fine.
Yeah.
I don't need to see everything blown up all the time. I'm watching Avengers Endgame for the probably 100th time. I was watching that yesterday as a comfort film. It's not a comforting film. It is a good conclusion to all of the Avengers stuff that happened, and Spider-Man: Brand New Day is starting a new generation, like for the eighth time of Marvel, and bringing in, films already done. They're going to do them again.
Yeah.
They're talking about who the next Spider-Man's going to be already, and I'm like, what? And they introduced Jean Grey in this movie, and I knew the name sounded familiar, and she's one of the X-Men. So I'm like, oh, I guess the new X-Men saga's coming our way.
Now, are they all in the same family, the X-Men and Marvel?
Marvel Universe kind of, goes in and out. The outlier group is the DC family. That's Superman and Wonder Woman and Batman. That's the other.
Okay.
folk.
Yeah, I think I knew they were a part of DC.
Yeah, but Marvel's all this stuff. Oh gosh, Fantastic Four, is that Marvel or is that DC? I can't believe I just thought Robin was going to have the answer to that one. It's pretty good.
Well, technically, it was a
be.
Marvel.
It's Marvel. It's got to be Marvel. It's got to be. Yeah, because when I was a kid growing up, I liked to draw cartoons, and I bought myself a book called How to Draw Superheroes, and it was Marvel based. And I could see the cover of it, and I feel like Mr. Elastic's on the cover, and he's one of the Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
And the Hulk, and
Yeah, I think the
Spidey
Hulk would be part of, because I feel like Yeah, I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, we've had 3 or 4 Hulks already, and 3 or 4 Spider-Men. This wasn't going to be the Marvel episode. Sorry. We'll pull back for movies.
No, that's okay.
I
I just can't contribute to it. I'm like, superheroes.
If only society would right itself and make David Sedaris a superhero.
Oh, gosh.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh, that would be the nerdiest. He's almost like Larry David. It's like the humor's in the mundane.
Curmudgeon.
Curmudgeon,
The
yes.
curmudgeon.
Yes.
Speaking of Larry David, that's another great show, and I believe it is called Life, Larry, and the Pursuit of Unhappiness, and it's on HBO, and there are 7 episodes, I think, and I just watched the last one. And, it's magically delicious. There's
I will
so
definitely have
many
to watch
people.
that one. Yeah,
You
that
got
looks
it.
really good.
Do you have HBO?
I do.
Wonderful. Mazel tov.
Yeah.
It's wonderful news. It's funny. It's got everybody in it you've ever seen and ever loved, including the Obamas. It's crazy. You got to see it. I'm not going to give it away.
Yeah.
You need to watch it.
I was kind of late to the show on Larry David. It's not like I didn't like him. I just thought it was like Seinfeld 2.0. And then maybe a couple years ago, I started watching it and I was like, oh, no, this is probably what Seinfeld should have been originally. Like,
Yes.
It's so good.
I agree.
Yeah, it's really good. I like
agree.
Larry David, and yeah, it's really good.
Oh yeah. I didn't watch the last 3 or 4 seasons. I think Ted Danson and Wanda Sykes were suddenly appearing. I was like, oh, it's kind of like those other shows where it's all over when the guest stars are like, or coming through all the time. Like the last season of a show is when you see all the guest stars.
Oh,
And but that show always had guest stars.
I feel like I never really watched it in order.
You don't have to.
I was going to say, I just sort of always went, and JB Smoove I really like. So anything JB's centric, I would watch. Susie Essman, anything eccentric,
yeah.
or, where she's doing the main thing, I would watch.
I love her.
Yeah. So he's so funny.
It's a great show, and it's definitely worth a watch. And another thing I recently watched while we're on the watching segment.
Hey, what'd you watch?
Wow. I don't know how to describe this properly, but it's called The 5-Star Weekend. And it's like Hallmark meets, I don't know. It's not a show that I would be drawn to, even though on the outside it might look like it, because it's 5 ladies in a beach house.
Mm-hmm.
And they're delving into their feelings. And normally I would, line up around the block for that shit. I'm like, oh, what's this going to be? Because you never know what's going to happen. But it's rich ladies, and it's not relatable. And I did like all the food in it, though. There's a lot of cooking and baking in it. But the feelings are kind of sad. They're kind of awful to each other at times. Like many limited series that are on television nowadays, it could have been a movie.
Are they just all on vacation? Like, what's the premise of it?
One of them has a loss, and she needs to reconnect in her brain with her former self. So she decides to invite 4 friends from different parts of her life And there are four friends that aren't, look at her face. There are four friends that aren't really friends with each other.
Yeah.
But they're it's like when you try to merge your friend groups and it never works.
I was just about to say that would literally be the last thing to be
Never
like,
works.
hey, some of my friends in my hometown are going to meet some of my comedy friends, are going to meet some of the people I used to train with. They'd be like, I don't give a shit.
No, there's one instance where this works. And there's actually two instances where I can say this actually works. But most of my friends and I always complained about how it never works. But it does work if your mother dies or you get cancer. You can merge everybody in these two instances because everyone's united behind you, which is what you think is going to happen when you get your friends together. But they're not. They're just all kind of like, I don't like her. Why is she like that? Remember when you complained about her doing that thing? Because all your friends heard about the other friends. And
But to play devil's advocate, it's
Yeah.
one thing to put many people in your life on a group text, which I was on your group text.
yeah, that was different.
That's different.
Yeah.
Or two, I went to your mother's funeral and to be like, oh, I remember you told me about
Yeah.
her and her. Because that's like a snippet in time.
Yeah.
We're not all like hanging out on an Airbnb together.
Oh, and it's one of their homes.
It's something totally different.
Yeah, it's a beach house in New England that one of them owns because she's a famous influencer. And they all go to this house and everything is perfect.
Yeah.
And they are very different people from very different worlds. There's some complicated relationships going on. Some secrets are revealed. And everyone looks lovely and beautiful. And the lighting is always perfect. And then Timothy Oliphant just wanders in because he's beautiful.
He's a pretty man.
He's
he
a
can
pretty
walk
man.
in anyway.
And I don't know the guy's name, but you remember the actor who played Pam's fiance on The Office?
Oh, the guy who played Roy.
Yeah, he's in it and he's great.
Oh,
He's
a really
fantastic.
good actor. I've seen him in a couple
Yeah.
other things.
And the
yeah.
best part of the movie, the best part of the series is Chloe Sevigny. I think it's how you
I know
say
who
it.
you're talking about. Yeah.
She's just dark and funny and hysterical. You know, Regina Hall's in it. She's also pretty fun.
I like her too.
Jennifer Garner's playing Jennifer Garner.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, lovely and tall, fun to watch. And who else is in it? Oh, my mind's a blank. Other people. Yeah.
I think, and I mean, I can understand that's a great premise for a show, and then there's so many places you can go.
Yeah.
But like in actuality,
Oh, God.
like,
Never.
and we've been friends for so long, and I know so many of your people. We have a
Oh,
great
God.
friendship.
Yeah.
But if you were to be like, hey, Robin, I got a place on Montauk. It's going to be me, this lady I work with, this lady I went to 7th grade with, and my English teacher. Do you want to go there for a weekend? I'd be like,
God, no.
I am busy. I
Well,
got my cats to feed.
Also,
and-
you're not crossing the street for a meeting of feelings. Like, that's not something you would enjoy. It's like, oh, we can talk about feelings?
But I would be like, as
No,
much as
thank you.
I enjoy you and appreciate you, I don't know that, like, I want to.
Yeah, but I'm like
don't-
cake. You can have a little bit, but if you keep at it, you're going to get sick.
Would you want to meet like my 7th grade teacher and someone I
No.
worked with at T-Mobile?
No.
Like, you're like, no, like we are cool. I like hearing your stories, but to go on a weekend trip, that's way too much.
Oh, yeah. And it's 3 days, and they've all, like, when she has the loss in her life, they're all annoyed about which one she called and spoke to most. They're all like, why didn't you call me? And I'm like, oh, it's a competition now. This is fun. And it's just awkward. And it ends, you know, they're all going to do it again next year. I'm like, oh, the girl who plays Janet on The Good Place.
Oh, Darcy Carden.
Oh, God.
She's so funny.
She's actually one of the best parts of this thing, and her character evolves. And
Everything she's in, she's the best. She was the best in
She's very funny.
in The Good Place.
Yeah, and she plays like a people pleaser, and she can't shut her mouth, and she has no filter, and she keeps saying, "Oh, I shouldn't have said." Okay, I keep going. I hear myself. I hear like she's literally verbalizing every thought, and she's fun.
Yeah.
She's fun.
Again,
It's,
great
you know,
premise for a show. And that's kind of what you need, something sort of outside the box.
Don't
and
try it in
all
real
these
life.
people. Yeah, but I mean, I don't even know who would agree to that in real life. I mean,
Oh,
I think
no.
even when you go on like a vacation with like friends or family, and I know all my, I've got a bunch of friends I'm still friends with from high school. And just even today, I got a text like, we got to go on a girls' trip. Even that, I think you need a finite amount. I think you need like a weekend and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, because as much as I love the movie Wine Country, that's not realistic unless you're all drunk the whole time, and that's not going to work because as you get older, you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Because the recovery time.
And then I mean, everyone's just different. I think if you're there like 1 or 2 days, just enough to enjoy each other before anything, I don't want to say gets real or I don't know. I just think that with any trip, even people I still think like a couple days max. Like don't go over like 3 days, and then you'll be fine.
So people in our lives take this as your official word to not invite us to the 5-star weekend. We won't be coming to the 5-star weekend.
I mean, you can, but if there's someone who I know through you who I've only met and don't, I'm not coming. Like everyone in there, unless they're like a +1, that's fine. But everyone who I'm going with, I need to have known.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and we all have people in our lives for different reasons and seasons and things like that. And, we all grow or don't. And, sometimes we regress. And anyway, big thumbs down on a 5-star weekend. I won't be watching it again. Like Chariots of Fire, I watched it once. I don't think I'll watch it again.
And again, it could be a really good show, but it would not be something that I would actually put into to real life practice.
We have another new segment. It's pretty exciting. I know you're all excited about it because you don't know what it is yet. So you're sitting at the edge of your seat in anticipation. And it's called the New Word Segment. The New Word Segment. New Word Segment. We're going to make a logo and a thing.
It'll be really cool when you see it, okay?
New Word Segment. Robin, you introduced me to a word a couple weeks ago, and I thought, is Robin day drinking? Because she doesn't. And I thought, that's not a word.
Oh, when I saw Toy Story 5, we did day drink on that.
Oh, did you? Oh, that's the movie to day drink on? That's funny.
Well, it was like a lady lunch before we went.
Wait, wine or beer or drinks?
It was like a little because we went to a Mexican restaurant before we went, and they had a lunch special, and you could either get like a regular thing of sangria, which my one neighbor did, or you could get. I mean, it was like maybe half of this.
Yeah,
because it was part of the lunch special. A margarita.
Hello.
And they had their house margaritas were pomegranate and tangerine. It was very good.
Oh, pomegranate and tangerine, or those are the two choices? They were together?
They were together. Or you could have like the traditional lime, and it was like maybe half of this. So it was enough to kind of loosen you up a bit, but it wasn't like,
like half an Ativan.
Yeah. There wasn't any like tables flipping and like my neighbors not yelling at each other.
Prostitution whore. Jersey Housewives. Forever. I don't watch Housewives.
Well, family.
Shows.
No, the only reason I said that is because of Rachel Dratch. Well, family. No, we just had like it was kind of fun and loosened up a little bit.
I do love that segment of all the SNL ladies with Andy Cohen yelling at each other and pulling each other's hair.
Then there's another SNL where it's all the princesses, but it's the Real Housewives.
Yes. Oh, it's so good with Kristen Wiig. It's like Drunk Cinderella, I think. Oh, it's so good.
And then Taron Killian is like kind of like a gay Prince Charming.
Yes.
He's like, he makes this noise.
He does. Oh, and you know his name and how to pronounce it. That was impressive.
Yeah, I like him. I'm kind of a fan of his.
I feel like his wife is famous. That's going to bother me. How do you say his name?
Taron Killian. And then I was
nice German boy.
Nice German boy. And then I was listening to a funny writer. It was a lady writer, and she was really funny and she was really smart. It was some podcast I was listening to.
Yeah.
And she's married to oh gosh, he's another SNL guy, and Bitten Beck Bitten.
Who's with him?
Some lady named Jessie, and she's really funny and she's really smart. And then she was like, "Well, of course you know my husband's Beck Bennett," and I was like, "I didn't know that."
I didn't know that.
I know.
I feel like he's not tall.
I don't think he is. I think he's like 5'6" or 5'7". He's really cute. And he's got a lot of muscles, and obviously has nice taste in ladies if he's dating a lady or married to a lady writer. But I don't know who Taron Killian's wife is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Kobe Smulders.
Oh.
We love Kobe Smulders, don't we?
Yeah.
She's also a cancer survivor. I didn't see her at the meeting.
I get her confused with Diablo Cody, who is really, really funny. Wow. And she's married to a guy who used to be on Chelsea lately. So it all comes full circle.
Didn't she write Juno?
I believe so. I believe so.
Wow. This is why we can't have segments.
We just got done talking about we're going to have segments. We're going to have like lead-ins to the segments. And
I thought of a new segment we need, though. I don't think that act is that tall. That's the name of the segment. And we're going to look up their height online. Because you know it's online, it's correct. They're all 5'7".
I was going to say, I think that's most actors or like shorter guys.
They're tiny and their heads look big, and then you meet them. You see him next to somebody, and you're like, oh, they're not that tall.
Yeah, like who's a real life boy.
Yeah.
A real Sasuke.
He's a real life boy like Pinocchio. Oh.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I totally say the new word. Do you realize that?
I totally rabbit bunny trailed this.
Yeah, we did. We had a new word segment introduction, and then we talked about the height of actors. How does that happen?
We could maybe do this again, and you could use your creative.
Oh, I want to leave all this in. It's beautiful. It's a mess. It's like rubbernecking a car accident. I can't look away.
Okay, new word segment. Pew, 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 pew.
New word. What's the new word, Robin?
It's called nibbling.
Could you spell that?
Nibling, and it's kind of a generic version of a niece or a nephew.
Yes.
So like instead of me saying like, oh, I have a brother and not a sister, I would say like, oh, I only have one sibling. So
sibling.
You're not really saying like specifying gender. You're just saying I have a sibling. And so I guess this new word of nibbling is just specifying that, you know, you have a niece or a nephew.
A niece or a nephew.
Yeah. It's kind of.
It's not a part of the innards of the chicken when you buy a whole chicken. Yeah. Don't forget to take out the liver and the nibbling.
Yeah.
Right? It sounds like chicken parts.
Kids, I want you to eat all your dinner, including the nibblings.
I boiled them special for you with no spices. Chew that up. Don't give it to the dog. Oh, actually, that should probably go to the dog. Nibbling. It means niece or nephew.
Yeah, it means niece or nephew. So instead of saying like, oh, you know, I have a brother, sister, and a niece and a nephew, you can say like, I have two siblings and two nibblings.
God, you can really just get to the point quicker.
Yeah, it's just...
Because you know we hate wasted words.
It's like saying spouse or partner instead of like a husband or wife. So it's just a very generic term for...
Like your old man.
Yeah. My old man's out in the bag. Actually, even that's gender specific. So like, you know, instead, like now I think people say partner, depending on whether it's like a man, woman, heterosexual, not heterosexual.
Well, immediately assuming it's a gay situation when people say partner. Are we still doing that? I'm joking.
Oh, as I say, I think the millennials just say partner, even if it's a straight situation.
Yeah.
Even if it's their husband or wife, I think they still say partner.
I don't think significant other caught on the way they wanted it to.
No.
I think it went right back to partner.
Because I've heard like straight married millennials, instead of saying, you know, like, I went home to my husband, they would be like, oh, you know, I got to go home. My partner's waiting. So I think nibbling is sort of a variation of that, where it's just like a generic term of your niece or nephew.
Yeah. But we do want to make sure you don't pronounce it with two B's, because you just said nibbling, which is not. With nibbling, 2 syllables.
Nibbling, like sibling.
Nibbling.
Yeah, not like you take a nibble.
You're not nibbling on your nibbling.
Yeah, don't nibble on your nibbling. You'll get in a lot of trouble with your sibling.
You're going to jail.
Yeah.
That's our time. So we're going to just go right into segments that didn't make it as segments. Okay. Do you have one?
Yes. My segment that didn't make it as a segment this week is very long. So there's Planet Hollywood and Planet Fitness. What if someone were to make an astronomy cafe? Would they call it Planet Planet? Or an organizational store and call it Planet Planet? What's your segment that didn't make it?
That was long.
3 hours later.
Oh, I have to find my. That's funny. I was getting to it and all excited. Okay, here we go. I don't mind having sympathy and empathy. Mm-hmm. I do mind having neuropathy. That's a bitch. I would prefer to just have apathy.
You're apathetic about your neuropathy.
Oh, I wish I were apathetic about my neuropathy. I got neuropathy on my feet, my fingers. In case you were wondering, how's Mary feeling? It's not a segment, but we'll make it one. How's Mary feeling?
Hey, how's Mary feeling?
Yeah, and not like whole thing. Physically, how I feel, not mentally, because ain't nobody got time for that, as the old meme goes. I have neuropathy still on my fingertips, but it's much better than it used to be because it's chemo-induced and it could eventually fade away. They said it'll take a year. We're almost at 7 months. But I think going back to work after 6 weeks and typing a lot and doing stuff, I think the OT ended up actually helping my fingertips because while they're still numb on the tips, they function and they work pretty well. The feet, though, that's another story. Numb on the bottom.
Maybe stomp
still
more.
numb.
Like instead of walk, maybe stomp.
That's definitely a good idea. I should definitely stomp my legs. What? No, I'm not going to.
Guys, again, don't ever take anything we say as medical advice. It's wrong.
No. The only thing we say that's correct is hydrate. That's literally it. That's the only thing. And we don't even say that because whatever. But yeah, no, my feet are still a little numb, but there's time. We're not going to write them off yet. And I'm not going to start using any medications. We're not writing my feet off yet. We're not going to start using any medications because side effects are fun. So we're just going to wait and kind of ride it out.
Yeah.
You know, the only medication I'm adding back in is vitamin D because I'm low on D. I wonder why. It's just a solid joke I've always enjoyed. I just can't get enough D.
She loves her D.
I do love my D. I'm not low. I'm at the cusp of being low, but I'm not low. I'll give that advice, though. If you're low, take your vitamin D.
Okay.
We're going to go. Look, we did it again, Robin. We did another episode.
We did. And we made all these rules and established everything. And as soon as we saw that little red light, we just talked.
But they love that.
They do.
That's why they come back.
They do. I'll tell you what. Why don't you comment if you do or don't like it? Tell your friends, especially on YouTube. If we could get a lot more subscribers on YouTube, we can do a lot more fun things. I was all excited. I wanted to talk about like having you guys hype up our videos. Turns out we can't. But if we get more subscribers, we can.
We'd love you to hype it up. But yeah, we don't have enough. We need more subscribers. Mm-hmm. We're learning as we go, which is fun. And we do want to grow. And the more we grow, the more we'll be able to do. Like Robin will be able to go to Publix instead of Aldi's. I'm kidding. She's still going to go to Aldi's. She's cheap as fuck. She doesn't care about name brands, right?
Yeah.
These are true stories. And we're not doing this for the money, obviously. And we're not going to do it for the money. We're doing it because we really have fun doing this. And
absolutely.
We hope you guys enjoy watching it and listening to it, you know. So thanks again for joining us on this, the latest episode of
Scooch Ovaries.
Scooch over.
Hey, can you scooch over?
You want me to scooch over?
Just a little bit. Scooch.
Scooch?
Scooch.
Scooch. Scooch Ovaries.